Do you think aging is a gentle, natural process like your first silver hairs quietly appearing? Think again. The truth is far more unforgiving. One morning, you wake up and can't remember a familiar name. Even making breakfast feels exhausting. And when you look in the mirror, you barely recognize yourself. These are silent changes. Subtle, yes, but powerful enough to leave you confused, anxious, and sometimes deeply alone. But here's the truth. You are not alone. Today, I'll share 12 uncomfortable truths about aging, the ones no one talks about, but you absolutely need to know. Not to scare you, but to help you understand, accept and face each one with strength and clarity. And at the end of this video, I'll reveal a simple daily habit that can help you reclaim control over your life even if your body isn't what it used to be. Stick with me because the next few minutes might just change the way you see yourself. Meet Ellena, 67 years old, once the life of every neighborhood tea party. She loved gardening, regularly traveled with friends, and started every morning with gentle exercise in the soft morning sun. But just a few years ago, things began to change. One day, Ellena ran into a longtime neighbor at the grocery store. They had shared countless conversations over the years, yet she couldn't remember their name. The face was familiar, but the name slipped away like a breeze. Maybe I'm just getting forgetful, she laughed awkwardly. But deep down, a quiet wave of unease began to stir. That was only the beginning. Then came the unexpected fatigue, restless nights, unexplained weight gain, and waking up with the question echoing in her mind. When did I start changing? If you've ever asked yourself the same question, this video is for you. Together, we'll walk through 12 common signs many older adults face. And more importantly, how you can take back control and find peace through each of these changes. 1. Forgetting names and losing memory, a minor slip or a serious warning. Ellena used to take great pride in her memory. She could recall every grandchild's birthday, each neighbor's name, even the favorite pastry of her local shopkeeper. But lately, things have changed. One day at the supermarket, she ran into Mr. Tom, the cheerful older gentleman who often told stories at the park. They had chatted at least a dozen times before. But that day, when he greeted her with a warm "Hi, Ellena," she just gave a nervous smile. His name vanished from her mind as if it had never existed. Have you ever experienced something like that? That sinking feeling of embarrassment, worrying, and even self-doubt creeping in quietly? The truth is, mild memory loss is incredibly common after 60. According to research from Harvard University, up to 40% of people aged 65 and older struggle with remembering names or small details. But here's the good news: you can take steps to improve your memory. Practical solutions. Write it down right away. Keep a small notebook or use your phone to jot down the name, place, or detail you just encountered. The more specific, the better your recall. Repeat it mentally. When you hear someone's name, repeat it in your head a few times. Tom, Mr. Tom from the park, the one who told the story about the dog Lulu. Use emotional or visual links. Connect the name to something about the person. Like red-haired Mary equals Christmas Mary. Use memory apps or reminders. Google Calendar or the Notes app can help you log each meeting and set gentle reminders for follow-ups. Don't be too hard on yourself, everyone forgets. But when you stay proactive, you take control of your memory, instead of letting it slowly slip away with time. 2. Sudden fatigue. Why do you feel exhausted even when you haven't done much? Ellena used to be able to clean the entire house, cook 2 big meals, and still have enough energy left to tend her garden. But now, just wiping the kitchen counters or taking a quick trip to the market leaves her out of breath. Her arms feel heavy, and her heart weighed down by a quiet sense of discouragement and uselessness. Why am I so tired when I've barely done anything? Maybe I really am getting weak. But that's not the whole truth. Feeling tired in your 60s and beyond isn't a sign of laziness or decline, it's a natural adjustment your body is going through. According to the National Institute on Aging, your heart and lungs begin to slow down after 60, making it harder for oxygen and energy to reach your muscles efficiently. On top of that, poor sleep, dehydration, iron or B12 deficiency can all lead to fatigue even after light activity. How to restore your energy. Break up your daily tasks. Don't pressure yourself to get everything done in the morning. Instead, break tasks into smaller chunks with built-in rest breaks. Deep, slow breathing when you feel drained. Inhale slowly through your nose, hold for 4 seconds, and exhale gently. Do this 3 times. You'll feel lighter almost instantly. Eat small, easy-to-digest meals every 4 to 5 hours. Focus on greens, fish, brown rice, and low-sugar fruits. Avoid heavy, carb-loaded meals that cause crash. Drink water regularly even when you're not thirsty. Dehydration is one of the leading causes of fatigue in older adults. Take a short nap 15 to 30 minutes. It resets your brain and reduces the physical stress that builds up throughout the day. When during the day do you feel the most exhausted? And do you have a personal trick to quickly regain energy? Share it in the comments because your small tip might just become someone else's lifesaver. Gaining weight even though you eat the same, the truth about metabolism after 60. Ellena hadn't changed much about her diet. Still the same morning toast, a bit of cheese, some fruit, and a light dinner. But lately, her favorite pair of jeans won't zip up anymore. She's gained nearly 7 pounds in just 6 months. And it's not because of careless eating. Is my body betraying me? She sighed. Sound familiar? Many people over 60 find themselves in the same boat. Eating less, staying active, yet the scale keeps creeping up. So, what's really happening? The truth is, your metabolism slows down significantly after 60. According to the Mayo Clinic, women lose an average of 2 to 5% of muscle mass every decade after age 30. And muscle is where most of your calories get burned. Less muscle means fewer calories burned and excess energy gets stored, especially around the belly. Hormonal changes, less intense physical activity, and poor sleep also make it harder to manage weight. How to prevent age-related weight gain? Adjust your portions. Not extreme dieting, just eat about 10 to 15% less than when you were younger and more physically active. Boost lean protein in your meals. Fish, chicken breast, tofu, and eggs help preserve muscle and keep you full longer. Avoid fast carbs. Say goodbye to white bread, white rice, and instant noodles. Opt for oats, brown rice, or steamed sweet potatoes instead. Take a 20 to 30-minute walk after dinner. It's not just for burning calories, it also promotes better sleep. Light resistance training 2 to 3 times a week. Use hand weights or resistance bands to maintain muscle and rev up your metabolism. Remember, your weight is more than just a number, it's a signal. When you understand it, you can respond not with guilt or punishment, but with small, powerful choices that give you back control. 4. Frequent doctor visits, a bad sign, or a smart move. When she was younger, Ellena only visited the doctor when it truly felt necessary. A fever, a headache, or a yearly checkup at most. But now, her medical calendar is packed. Before she's even done with her blood pressure check, it's already time for a colonoscopy. Am I becoming someone who just lives around hospital visits? She wonders. That feeling is common. Many older adults start to worrying that frequent doctor visits are a sign they're declining, that they're no longer healthy, or worse, becoming a burden. But here's the truth. According to the U.S. Centers for Disease Control (CDC), seniors over 65 who undergo regular screenings are 35% more likely to detect illnesses early and live longer, healthier lives compared to those who skip checkups. In other words, routine doctor visits aren't a sign of weakness, they're a sign of wisdom. Like maintaining a beloved car, regular checkups are how you stay in control, not how you admit defeat. How to manage medical appointments without feeling overwhelmed. Create a personal health calendar. Write down every appointment, follow-up, medication schedule, and test. Use color-coded reminders on your phone. For example, green for cardiology, red for digestive health, yellow for general wellness. Bring a health notebook to appointments. Note down questions you want to ask, test results, and doctor's advice. Spread out appointments over the month. Don't bunch them into 1 week. Space them out to reduce stress and mental fatigue. Ask your doctor smart questions. Do I really need to come in every 6 months for this? Is there a way to monitor this remotely? What matters most isn't how often you go to the doctor, but why you go. Proactive care isn't a burden, it's an act of protection. It's how you defend your future so you can live longer, feel better, and face fewer risks. Do regular doctor visits make you feel uneasy or overwhelmed? Or do you have any tips for staying organized and stress-free with your appointments? Share them in the comments. Your advice might be just what someone else needs. 5 ways to wake up your brain every day. Do one thing at a time. Instead of multitasking, choose one task and give it 15 to 20 minutes of full attention. Then take a short break. Make memory fun again. Play word games, match puzzles, Sudoku, recite poetry, or sing along to old favorite songs. These joyful activities stimulate your brain. Write a short journal entry each morning. Spending just 5 minutes jotting down thoughts helps warm up your brain and keeps your mind clear throughout the day. Move your body gently but daily. Walking, stretching, or light yoga boosts blood flow, especially to the brain. Learn something new no matter how small. One English word a day, a new recipe, or learning to use your phone better. Every little challenge lights a fire in your brain. Remember, your brain is like a muscle. Use it or lose it. But even just 15 minutes a day can help keep your mind sharp, your thoughts clear, and your spirit inspired for the long run. What do you do each day to keep your mind sharp and avoid that mental fog? Share your favorite tip or brain-boosting activity in the comments. You never know, your little habit might be the spark someone else needs to brighten their day. 6. Loneliness and disconnection. How do you fill the empty space in your heart? Ellena misses the afternoons spent sipping tea with her friends. But now, many have moved away, and some are no longer here. She sits alone, listening to the ticking clock, feeling the emptiness of the chair beside her. Loneliness in old age is quiet, but it hurts deeply. According to Harvard, loneliness increases the risk of early death by up to 26%, affecting both heart and brain health. How to fill that space again? Join a local group, book club, gardening, light dancing. It doesn't need to be large, just regular. Volunteer. Helping others is a powerful way to heal yourself. Call loved ones regularly. Don't wait for a reason to call. Create a memory group chat. One old photo can bring back an entire youth. What have you done to feel less alone? Write it down. Sometimes one small story can bring great warmth to someone else. 7. Trouble moving, stiff joints. How do you stay flexible and free? These days, Ellena needs a handrail to go down the stairs. Tying her shoes feels impossible. Her back stiff, her knees aching. Losing flexibility means losing freedom. According to the Arthritis Foundation, lack of movement increases the risk of falling by up to 40%. How to regain motion? Stretch every morning, just 5 minutes to wake up your knees, neck, and back. Balance training. Stand on one leg for 30 seconds daily. Try yoga or tai chi for seniors, gentle, but deeply effective. Use a chair to train, sit and stand slowly 10 times a day to strengthen your legs. Do you have a simple but effective movement trick? Share it, let others try it too. 8. Chronic insomnia. How can you finally sleep deeply? Ellena tosses and turns all night. She wakes up suddenly for no clear reason. By morning, her body is tired and her mind foggy, like she never rested at all. Poor sleep leads to fatigue, memory loss, and weaker immunity. According to the Sleep Foundation, older adults need 7 to 8 hours of sleep, but over 50% don't get it. Deep sleep strategies. Turn off electronics 1 hour before bed. Soak your feet in warm water, play soft music, or read a book. Stick to a consistent bedtime even on weekends. Drink warm milk or chamomile tea. Write down 3 things you're grateful for to ease subconscious worries. Do you have a habit that helps you sleep well? Share it so we can all find a little peace at night. 9. Poor vision, fading hearing. How do you stay connected to the world? Ellena has to turn up the TV louder now. In crowds, she can't catch what people are saying. No one blames her, but she still feels left out. When you can't see or hear well, you talk less. And when you talk less, you feel more alone. According to the WHO, untreated hearing loss increases the risk of dementia by up to 50%. What you can do? Get your eyes and ears checked every 6 to 12 months. Don't be ashamed to wear glasses or hearing aids. They're tools, not weaknesses. Use good lighting at home. Practice lip reading and eye contact to enhance communication. Have you experienced changes in hearing or vision? Share your journey. Many others fear what you've already overcome. Temperature sensitivity. Why do heat and cold hit so hard? Ellena used to love basking in the sun. Now, just 10 minutes outside makes her dizzy and uncomfortable. In winter, the chill seeps deep into her bones. Aging makes your body less able to regulate temperature. Thin skin, less body fat, and slower blood vessel response raise the risks of heat stroke, cold stress, or even sudden illness. Stay temperature safe. Wear layers, easy to remove or add as needed. Use fans, heaters, and cooling towels wisely. Always carry a light jacket even in summer. Drink enough water. Dehydration worsens temperature sensitivity. Do you have a trick for staying comfortable in hot or cold weather? Share it. Someone out there needs it today. 11. Irritability and short temper. Why do we lose patience with age? Ellena used to be calm and kind. But now, a late delivery or someone repeating a question makes her feel agitated. Changing hormones, lower serotonin, chronic pain, and sleep loss all make older adults more sensitive and quicker to snap. Emotional balance strategies. Take 3 deep breaths before reacting. Interrupt the negative loop. Write down what upset you. Deal with it later, not in the heat of the moment. Listen to calming music or meditate for 5 minutes each morning. Speak your emotions instead of suppressing them. Have you recently learned to stay calm in a tough moment? Write it down. It might be the reminder someone else needs. 12. Loss of independence. How do you stay in control without feeling alone? It started with asking her son to drive her to the store, then came hiring someone to help clean. Now, Ellena has to check with her kids before making doctor's appointments. Am I becoming a burden? She wonders. But asking for help doesn't make you weak. Choosing to receive help is an act of courage because you know what matters most, conserving your energy to live fully and well. How to stay independent in a new way. Choose your own support team. Don't let others decide for you. Divide responsibilities, what you do, and what you delegate. Make your own personal decisions. Keep your voice heard. Join a senior support circle, where everyone helps each other grow and no one gets left behind. How have you learned to ask for help without shame? Share your story. Someone out there might need that strength today. Aging doesn't knock before it enters. It slips quietly into your memories, your steps, and those moments when you feel, I'm not who I used to be, but you know what? Every sign, every change you go through, it's not a loss. It's a gentle reminder that you've lived, you've loved, you've given. And now, it's your time to slow down with intention and depth. We cannot stop time. But we can choose how we age with knowledge, with gratitude, and with purpose. If you saw yourself in Ellena's story, then you've just stepped into a community far bigger than you think. You are not alone here. Tell us, which of the 12 signs spoke to you most? And what's one small habit that's helped you navigate it? Let your story be a light for someone else. If this video brought you value, consider subscribing. So each week, we can keep learning how to live healthier, happier, and more deeply together. Thank you for staying with me until the end. Wishing you a peaceful day, and a life that stays steady and strong. No matter how the years may change,